So first of all, I want to define what self-love is, because a lot of us run around and self-love is thrown around these days, day and age. And it's really, really important to understand the difference between self-love and self-care. But first of all, let's define self-love. So there's two words. The word self is the individual and love is devotion. So when you're operating from a place of self-love, you're operating from a place of the devotion to your individuality. What makes you you? And sweet Kenzie, or anyone who's listening, there's only one you on this planet. You are the only you who is born with the gifts and the talents, and just, you are a blessing, and you are an amazing soul. And even if you have an identical twin, there is no one who is exactly like you. And when you operate from that place of authentic, just like self-acceptance, that is true self-love. It's honoring every part of you. So it's honoring the part of you that loves to go shopping. It's honoring the part of you that loves to create TikToks instead of going out. It's honoring the part of you, not making any part of you wrong, and working through that. Because there are some wild things that some of us love to do, and there's so much shame and guilt and stress around fitting in to this norm of whatever it is. And operating from a place of self-love is not making yourself wrong for wanting to be or do or act or say anything. And within that, we can get really confused in this day and age because we're told that self-care is self-love. And self-love is a mental and emotional act, and self-care is a physical act. So go and get your nails done, getting your hair did, going on a shopping spree, taking yourself out to dinner, working out. These are all self-care activities. And a lot of us, because of society and the conditioning, have been told that self-care will deliver self-love. And that's not entirely false. However, it's really important to take a step back and know that if you aren't practicing self-love while you are self-caring, it can turn into something that's self-destructive. So don't worry, I'm going to give you an example, okay? So let's say you're going to get your nails done and your manicure is $60 and you have $3 in your bank account, okay? Mm-hmm. And you're freaking out the entire time. You're like, oh my God, I got to get these nails so it's going to match my new Prada bag on Instagram so I can get the likes, right?
Yeah.
That self-care act of getting your nails done is totally just null and void. It's not doing anything for you because you're just stressing out. You're getting anxiety over it. So I want to give all of you permission listening that if you're going to do the self-care, infuse gratitude into it. This is the easiest way that you can bring self-love into your self-care act. Give your body gratitude for being able to do the hot Pilates. Give your body gratitude for being able to grow hair that can get done. Right? These are things that we don't really think about and we're not taught. It's also really, really easy to do. And we were talking about this on when we were on my show about how we get caught up in having to make things really, really intense and challenging and hard. And sometimes it can be really, really easy. And that's it. The first step to self-love is kind of zooming out and showing yourself when you aren't operating from self-love and seeing, can I do something different?
I'm too broke, too busy, don't smoke, but I'm privy to the haze. I've been going